So this video is going to be kind of a how-to or a guidance video to help you install trailer wiring onto your car. Right here I finished installing this onto this 2010 Accord, and I've done this multiple times already, and I figured now is a good time to film a video to explain how this whole setup works. So if you've never done this before, the first thing you might be wondering is if you can just buy this piece of wire and wire it into your vehicle. And the case is with these modern vehicles is that you can't do that. What you need to do is buy a kit which comes with this wire, and attached to the wire is this box right here. And once you get this, it's pretty straightforward. The reasoning why you need this box, I can't remember, but it has something to do with the turn signals. So once you get this box, all the information is on it of how to connect it up. Right here, this is to the vehicle, this side is to the vehicle, and this side goes towards the trailer wiring. So essentially you put the white one to ground. All I did is put it right there, that's ground. And the tail light bulb goes to any one of your tail lights. The left turn signal would attach to your left turn signal light. The stop would attach to your brake light, and your right turn signal would attach to your right turn signal from over here. So essentially what you need to do is, once you pull back all these panels, what I did here was remove this black one, then pull these both back and hold it down with this drum rotor. Once you got that done, you trace and figure out which one of these bulbs do what. In this case, I have 3 bulbs. This one right here is the reverse bulb. Once you go in reverse, it lights up the back so that you can see where you're reversing. This bulb right here is the turn signal. This one is the regular running light plus brake. So this bulb serves 2 functions. It has a low beam and a high beam. The low beam is regular, and then the high beam is when you press the brakes. So that's why this one has 3 wires going to it, unlike the rest of them that have 2. So you just need to trace what each one does. I figured out how mine works. This is the brake, this is the signal, and this is the reverse light. You don't need to touch the reverse light for your trailer wiring. All you need to do is tap into the regular running lights, the brake light, and the signal light. Once you've got that, you just basically steal from the positive side. So there's the black one. Here's an example. Right here I have my, this is my left side turn signal. If you go into this wiring, there is this, I've already wired this up, but if you didn't, there would be a black wire just coming straight from the factory wiring. A black and a blue wire would come, the black to one side of the bulb, and the blue goes to the other side of the bulb, straight into that little fitting right there. What you need to do is split the blue wire, or peel off a piece of the insulation, and as you can see here, you just tap into it like that. So this blue one is the yellow, and the yellow goes to my left turn signal. So that's how I did it. No soldering. You could solder, but it's not 100% necessary. If you strip the wires and really twist it in with the original factory wiring and then cover it all up with tape, you'll be pretty safe. What you need to do is make sure that sometimes what can happen, and what happened to me previously on this vehicle, is this box, I think this box went bad. So this is a new kit, but the previous one, the box went bad and my signal stopped working on the car, even when the trailer was not connected. So be careful if you have a used box to make sure that it's actually functional. And there are some tests you can run, and you can find those online. But this video is just explaining how to run this thing. And the simple explanation is to just tap into your wires. You find the signal one, you tap into it, steal, and you're good. You put on the ground, that's good. And you do the same thing for the daytime running, the brake light, and the 2 signals, and you're good. So in the end, you're going to end up with 4 spliced and added in connections, like this one, or like this one. As you can see, the green wire is the factory wire, and I just stole some power with this red one. So this red one comes in here, I twist it around and taped it up. So this should be 4 of those connections plus your ground, and then you'll be good to go. But your main key is to make sure you trace this correctly, because if you don't trace it correctly, you're gonna have the wrong wiring going the wrong places, and you could like damage your electrical system if you connect wires incorrectly. So be careful when you're doing this. Overall, it's a pretty straightforward process. On older vehicles, I know that you could just buy this little piece of wire without that box and put it in, but that's not the case with vehicles like this. There's also a kit, so I have a Honda Odyssey as well. You just buy a kit, and inside the car or inside the van had a plug. So you just attach the kit to ground, then you plug in a plug, and that's it. And then you run the wire out. There was no splicing of wires. That's the easier method. I just had to do this quickly, and I didn't have time to wait for shipping. And this was really cheap for me to do as well. So that's the upside. If you want to do it yourself and you want to do it cheap, just buy this with the unspliced, without the connectors, and wire it into your car yourself without having to buy the expensive kit. On the Honda Odyssey, it costs about $100 for that wiring kit. And for this car right here, I actually just bought this from a garage sale for $5. So that's why that's why I'm using this. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. I've already done this wiring, and I tested it using this right here, and I know that it does work. This is a LED strip, so I just attached it and connected each part of it. I know which is which. The green is the green one right here. It goes to this pin to the far left, and that is the turn signal, and then this one is the ground. So very straightforward. I will be doing a video soon on explaining how trailer wiring itself works. So if you need to rewire your trailer, be sure to look out for that video. That will be explaining how to wire up a trailer and how all the wiring works on it. It could look complicated at times, but if you just do a little bit of digging, you'll be able to figure it out. Maybe look up some wiring diagrams or other pictures on forums, and you'll be able to do this job yourself without having to pay a mechanic. So that's it for this video. I hope it helped you guys out, and be sure to subscribe and like the video if it did help you. It helps the video get promoted to other people who are looking for help. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.